It has been a journey to sit down to film today, guys. I feel like everyone in my family is getting sick or recovering from sickness or just about to get sick. But as long as everyone is done being sick by Christmas, I'll be good. Hello everyone, I'm here today to share with you guys a video that I feel like I have been sitting on for like a month now, not literally, but I have been squirreling away these products for a while now, and so I finally get to sit down and film it for you guys, where I test out a bunch of products that are favorites of a bunch of different beauty gurus on the YouTubes. I love doing these types of videos. It's always super fun to test out products that other YouTubers have been really enjoying, and I have a whole playlist on a bunch of these that I've done. I will link it at the end of this video for you guys. Click the thumbs up button and make sure you turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on when new videos go live, because apparently that is the most important thing to YouTube right now. And apparently when you don't click on the notification bell, YouTube will decide if the video goes to you or not. I don't know why, but such is the way it is right now. So grab yourself a tea, get cozy, and without further ado, let's get into this. So the first product I'm going to be testing out is a very expensive foundation. And this was a favorite of Alyssa Ashley. She has mentioned it in a number of different videos, and it is the Tom Ford Waterproof Foundation Concealer. Not foundation concealer, foundation/concealer. You know what I mean? And this is supposed to be a full coverage waterproof foundation that is also a very effective concealer. It's gonna blur everything out and just make your skin look flawless, which again, I'm always all about. And I've never tried any of the face stuff for Tom Ford, so this will be a first for me. So before I do that, I'm just gonna put on a little bit of primer. I'm using the Clarins SOS primer. You guys know I'm obsessed with this. This is the O2 Peach one. We're just gonna put that all over the face. And now for the foundation, they recommended using like a brush to apply a nice light layer of it all over the skin. So I'm just gonna find myself my brush. So I'm gonna take some of the product into my hand. I'm not gonna take too much, and I'm going to dab it onto my face. I love using a big fluffy brush for this kind of thing. It just makes the skin look so airbrushed. Doesn't really have a scent to it. That's the first high-end foundation that doesn't smell like a grandmother. So far my skin looks good. It's nothing that's so dramatic that I'm like, wow, you need to go and buy this like immediately, but we'll see what this looks like by the end of the day. Like, I'm not mad at it, that's for sure. Like, my skin does look like really good. I do like that. I would say it's definitely more on the medium side in terms of coverage. Again, yes, I was using a big fluffy brush. It's gonna give you a much sheerer application, but even with 2 layers on, it's not building up the same way a lot of my other foundations do. But let's try it as a concealer now. I don't know if Alyssa actually used this as a concealer. I don't remember seeing that, but like it seems to be doing actually like a really nice job. It's nice and creamy, super blendable. Like, it's giving a nice effect under the eyes. It's not creasing or caking up either. That's awesome. Okay, now that we have powdered and bronzed, on to blush. And this is a favorite of Jackie Aina. She talks about this in a bunch of different videos. It's an OG favorite of hers, and it's the MAC powder blush in the shade Format. So I ordered it online, and when it came in, I was like, oh, this looks a lot darker than what I was expecting. This is the shade right here, and I was looking at it online, and a lot of different skin tones seem to wear this shade, and it looks beautiful across like lighter and darker skin tones. I'm just going to dust a little bit onto the cheeks here. I'm trying not to go too heavy. I just want it to be just a little light bronzy tone. It's really nice, and it has this gorgeous sheen to it, which I am about. It just definitely has to be applied much more sparingly on my skin tone for sure. Next up is a highlight, and this is also MAC, and it's a favorite of Brianna Fox, and it is the Extra Dimension Skin Finish, and this is in Double Gleam, and just looks so beautiful on her skin that I needed to try it out. It looks like this. It has more of a silvery sheen to it, but almost a champagne base. This is very light, but very pretty. I'm intrigued. So let's give this a go and see what it looks like. Ooh. Yeah, it definitely has a more of a silvery base to it. Wish it was like a hair warmer, just for me personally, but like very shiny. I do like that. I'm excited to go out of my studio and into natural light and just see what this looks like on my skin, because I find sometimes the studio lights give such a different impression of what the highlight actually is. Like, look how shiny that is. Let's pop this in the inner corner, under the brows too, because I feel like this will be light enough. Sometimes with different highlights, I will try it on like the inner, ooh, that's very bright. I'll try it on my cheekbones, but then it's too dark for the inner corner and I really need that area to be nice and light. But this seems to work for both. That's good. So now onto lip product, and I actually have two different ones that I want to test out. One is a favorite of Jaclyn Hill. It is the Maybelline Shine Lipstick in Baddest Beige. And then the other one is a favorite of Tati's, and it is the Victoria's Secret Velvet Matte Lipstick, and this is in the shade Desire, and it looked beautiful when she was wearing it, and I want to test it out. And this one, I believe, is supposed to be a little bit longer wearing than Maybelline, so it says, at least on here, that it's going to feel comfortable on the lips for hours. So relatively long wearing. So first, Baddest Beige. Ooh, that is pretty. It's not too pink, it's not too beige, it's pigmented, and it has a shine, but not like a gloss shine. Ooh, I kind of like that. That's a nice color. Okay, I do like this. This, it feels nice. It has a little bit of a scent to it. Almost slightly sweet, but not really like sickeningly. This is definitely a color though that I would wear like on an everyday basis. A nice like easy color you can wear to work or school. Like I would throw this in my purse and like be good to go. Now let's try the Victoria's Secret one. And while I try this on, let me know in the comment section what other YouTube beauty gurus favorites you guys want me to test out next. I'm gonna do one for, like, you know how everyone does their best of beauty for the year? I will be doing a video on those, but if you have any specific YouTubers that you guys want me to check out their videos on, leave them down below. Oh, this is a lot thicker of a formula than I was expecting. I don't know why I was expecting this to be more liquidy when it says cream liquid lip. The one thing I do have to say just in the process of applying this is that because the formula is a little bit on the thicker side, I do have to constantly re-dip. So just something that I wanted to mention as I was doing this. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the lips. I really like the color. I love the finish that it gives, that nice velvety matte, but it feels nice and nourishing. It has that creaminess to it, which is really nice. It's not super drying on my lips, which I hate, especially in the wintertime. As it stands on the lips right now, it doesn't feel like it's gonna be overly long wearing. I tried to keep it to a really, really thin coat, but again, because it's a creamier formula, I almost had to kind of go over spots because otherwise it just wouldn't blend out properly. But it feels really Christmassy to me. I really like how it is looking so far. So I'm gonna go about the rest of my day. I will check in with you guys tonight. We'll see how everything is wearing and we will talk about the products and see what I like and what I don't. All right, I'm back. It is now the end of the day. This is what my makeup is looking like, and I gotta say, I really like how my skin is looking right now. Can you see this highlight? Can you see it? My skin has looked glowy all day. I know in studio it looked like really almost silvery, but in the natural light or even in like non-studio lights, it looks so good. I'm so excited about it. So that's amazing. My skin makeup looks good, as much as I hate to admit it because the foundation is so expensive, but it just looks really good. Just very smoothed out, but still skin-like. It's amazing. I really, really like this foundation, so I will continue to play around with it. The lipstick. So you can see, obviously, it's not looking its best right now because I did not want to do any touch-ups before I kind of talked to you guys about it. So I would say it has some staying power. Like you can see it on right now. It's lasted through a couple of meals and it kind of looks like this. However, it's going to show up on things. It's going to show up on your food. It's going to show up on your glass. You're going to have to retouch it. But the good thing is that the formula itself is much creamier. So you're not going to get that harsh, really like dry lip kind of thing. And also because of that, like you can just kind of like smear your lips together a little bit and it'll blur that line that you get like instantly as soon as you eat something. So that's also nice. Just kind of hides it until you can get to a mirror and fix it. The blush was really pretty. I think I would almost wear it as like a bronzer topper, if that makes sense, because it has that beautiful sheen to it, but it is a little bit on the darker side for my own skin tone. I think it was still really pretty and I'm glad that I tried it and kind of played around with it. I would keep it more in this area, and then anything that I had left on my brush I would bring forward just because it's a little bit dark for me, but I still like it and I still am excited to play around with it. What else did I try today? Oh, and then the Jaclyn Hill, the lipstick from Maybelline. So that was it. Was this like the first like fully positive video I've done of testing Beauty Gurus favorites? I think so. Usually I have at least one product that I'm like not a super big fan of, but like
today, but did a pretty good job. I mean, my lipstick isn't looking the greatest, but again, did no touch-ups. Have you guys tried any of these products before? Let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know which YouTubers I should test out their favorites if they do one of those best of 2018 type videos. Leave your favorite YouTubers down below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos every Thursday and Sunday. And check out the videos on the side in case you have missed any. I hope you guys are having an awesome, awesome Sunday, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Love you all. Mwah!